Hi YouTube, it's Molly, and today is my 5-week post-op update. It's kind of crazy to think that it's already been over a month. Time has just kind of flown by. This week I don't have much to say, but I am really excited about my loss this week because last week I wasn't too thrilled about. But a loss is a loss, so I was happy anyways. But this week I lost 6.6 pounds, which puts me down to 310.4. So I am zero point 0.4 pounds away from being down 50, and I really wish I could have lost that last zero point 0.4, but I know it's just around the corner, but I can't wait to say that I've hit the 50-pound mark because that's a huge, huge milestone. And then right after that mark is being in the 200s, which I think is really the more exciting of the two, is to be in the 200s, because honestly, I cannot remember the last time that I was in the 200s, which is really sad to say because I'm only 20. But it's been a few years, and I really don't remember. It's probably been longer than I think. But I would definitely say at least when I was like 15, maybe even sooner, was the last time that I was in the 200s. Um, so that's really exciting. I've done really well this week with getting in protein, mostly liquid protein, because my sleeve is very tiny, and I can't get in that minimum 70 just from food. I know my surgeon's office likes you to get in as much just regular food protein as possible, but to get to that 70 to 80 range a day, it's just not possible with food. I don't have enough room in my stomach. Um, so I've been hitting actually between 80 and 90. Yesterday I hit 96, and most of that comes from every day drinking 2 to 3 cups of milk, a protein shake, and um, half a bottle of Isopure. And I know I've heard a lot of interesting things about the Isopure bottles, um, the like clear fruity flavors. And at first, they had a really bad aftertaste to me, and it was hard to get down more than like a quarter bottle of it. Um, since then, I've found that I really, really like the apple melon ones, and if I put it on ice, I don't really taste the aftertaste at all. To me, putting it on ice, it's really good. And if I just split it up, I drink half a bottle a day, so I split that into two, so it's just like 5 ounces each, pour it over some ice, and getting in 5 ounces twice a day is really, really easy, and right there is 20 grams of protein. So that's definitely helped, and I think that finally hitting the protein goals and actually way exceeding them, along with exceeding my water goals, is probably why I had such a big number this week. Because up until now, I wasn't hitting the 70. I was anywhere between 50 and 60, or sometimes even lower if I really didn't try. But I wasn't hitting that 70 consistently, and all this week I've hit at least 70, if not up as high as 96. So um, I think that is proof that getting your water in, getting your protein in is very important. And I know I hear so many things all the time about I just don't like them. You know, the protein shakes, the protein drinks. You gotta find what works for you. Um, but I'm kind of a suck it up cupcake kind of person. You signed up for this, you've got to hit that 70. Find whatever is the least offensive to you and drink. Um, it took me a while to warm up to some of the things, but right now, actually in the morning, I've been drinking an EAS chocolate fudge shake, and to that I'll add 1 scoop of the Click Mocha espresso flavored protein, and that is just the most magical thing in the world. That does not taste like protein to me at all. It's delicious. I bet I could give it to anybody on the street and they would not know that it was protein, but I could have a skewed opinion here. But that is absolutely delicious to me. So my advice is to go out there and try different things. Try mixing different things, adding different things, adding cocoa powder, adding PB2, whatever it is, find something to get that protein in, because it is critically important. And I hear too many people just say, don't like it, not going to do it, I'm going to hit 20 or 30 a day, and that's the way it's going to be. Well, you know, at least for me, there were papers that I signed at my office that said I recognize that, not hitting these goals, not doing these things will result in a less than adequate weight loss. And, the fact that I signed off on that, I know that a lot of people don't have to do that, but that's how important they think they are, that you have to sign each one of those different things that they find are critically important. So I guess that's my me on the soapbox today, is get your protein in, figure out a way to do it, and do it, because it's really important. So now I will push the protein aside because I've talked about that for 6 minutes. So the only other thing I really have to say is, if there is anybody out there in College Station, where I am for the summer, I found out that St. Joseph's Hospital is about 4 miles from here, and they have a support group for bariatric surgery patients the second Thursday of every month. So for the next 3 months, I will most likely be attempting to get my butt over there very quickly after work and make it to their 6 o'clock meeting. So if there's anybody around the area or going to be at the meetings, definitely get in touch with me, either before the meeting or there. But I know there's some people around in Texas that I've talked to before, so if you're going to be in the area, I'd love to meet some of you guys, and I think it'll be interesting. I haven't been to any support groups yet, just because I've been moving around so much that there weren't any in Erie when I was in Erie. The ones close to me in Massachusetts are only for patients who had surgery at that hospital, and they don't let other people in, which I find a little rude. But so I haven't been able to go to a support group yet. So I'm kind of excited, and it'll be a nice 4 mile either bike or walk. So I'll get good exercise in, and look forward to that. So get in contact with me if you're going to be there. Have a great week, everybody.